Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another knife therapy session, man. Today I'm super excited because we are going to be continuing the budget series here on knife therapy, and we're going to be looking at the Cjrb. Specific model number for this is going to be a little confusing, so bear with me here. Model number is J1905-BKF. So this is running in black G10, and it's running D2 blade steel. Man, oh man, is that amazing. Because this knife comes in at a whopping $34.99 on Smoky Mountain Knife Works. That is super cool and super exciting. But you guys know we are going to get it some quick stats out of the way before we jump too far into this, so you know exactly what we're looking at here. The overall length they are saying is 8.375 inches, and it's got a blade length of 3.66 inches. Guys, they're saying the close length, which I guess would be the handle length, is 4.72 inches. And man, did I mention it's running D2 steel? D2 steel for $35. They are really setting the bar here, guys. Really, really impressive to bring D2 blade steel in a sub $40 pocket knife. That is excellent. So like I said, this is running black G10, so not plastic. It's running steel liners. And look what they did with the liners, guys. They freaking chamfered that liner, so it's very comfortable to disengage. Doesn't hurt your finger. You can open and close this all day, no problems. One thing I really want to point out is that pivot. That is such a nice pivot for this price point of knife. It's typically, you can see that style pivot on $200 to $300 knives, so that is excellent. The handle screws appear to be T6, so that's typical. I really like what they did with the lanyard pin there, almost Chris Reeve-esque, with a pin with a hole through it, so that's super cool. The clip is good. I'm not as excited about the clip because they didn't use flush screws, so you do really have to shove that in your pants for it really to seat well. Man, but the action on this thing makes up for it. I'm telling you, it fires out so hard. So hard. Before we get too far into it, I want to show you some quick size comparisons because you know I will forget that. Another budget option is the Cjrb Praxis, and something that's not even in the realm of this knife, we're going to show it anyway, is the Strider SNG. And I guess my last option to get this quick will be the very, very popular Ray Laconic Keen that is sold by Mastrop. So very, very cool. That'll give you a pretty good size comparison to what this knife is overall. It's a very pocketable knife, very slim in the pocket, and it carries very well. I really enjoyed having this in my pocket, especially as just a secondary pocket knife, that if somebody asks me for a knife throughout the day, that I can just hand them this, no worries if it gets damaged or lost or anything like that. And it's such a good knife. It comes in a multitude of colors. I've seen gray, green. I think there's even a carbon fiber one, which is also still $35. The price doesn't change at all. So that is super cool. So if you're thinking about a gift, I think this is a perfect gift option for a friend that may be getting into knives and you want to introduce him one that has very good ergonomics, a good action, and all that. So that is all to the good. Now I do have one bad thing, guys, that this knife did not come perfectly centered. I centered it after it came to me, but one thing that did happen is that it a little blade play. So the minutest of side-to-side play developed after I did that, but when I got it, there was no blade play in any direction, but it was slightly off-centered towards the lock side. And you will find out that one thing that bugs me in any price point of a knife is a blade that is off-centered. So I sacrifice that minute blade play side to side for having a perfectly centered knife, because when I pull this out of my pocket and it's off-centered for whatever reason, it just bugs me to no end. So I really wanted to get that fixed right away. And this is off topic, guys, so somewhere around here should be a subscribe button. If you like this type of content, please hit that subscribe button and get in on our 100 subscriber giveaways. I checked right before filming this, and I believe we almost had 50 subscribers. I think it was at 46. So thank you so much to everyone. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the private messages. It means so much to me. Really gives me the encouragement to keep these things going. And I am just having so much fun doing this channel. I cannot tell you how blessed of an opportunity this is for me, and thank you so much again. Also, I never plugged my Instagram, Knife Therapy _ on Instagram. Go check it out. It's popping over there as well. So a lot of good people over there. Some of them haven't jumped over to YouTube yet. Instagram, as you know, it's its own thing by itself. So, but yeah, check that out. Thank you so much. And guys, if you haven't, go pick these up, man, before they're gone. Go ahead and grab a couple, save them as Christmas gifts, get them ready, just to hand out, man. These are excellent. Anybody you give this to, probably going to blow them away if they're not a hardcore knife guy, because this is better than any knife you could ever buy at Walmart. It's non-assisted. It's got a great action. Anybody can open it. It's not like one of those knives that you hand somebody and it just doesn't deploy. It physically, I don't see any way that a non-knife person couldn't open this 100% on the first try. So that is excellent. I didn't explain this earlier, but I guess I will now. Cjrb is like the sub-brand of Artisan Cutlery. Artisan Cutlery has been rocking for some time now. They make excellent, like, I guess, mid to high-range knives. They do a very great job. And so they stepped into the budget realm as well with this Cjrb brand, and they are killing it. They're killing it. Now, guys, this is a sample of one first knife I've ever owned from Cjrb, and it is excellent. Highly recommend it. Even though it didn't come completely centered, I'm going to give them a little pass because the action was perfect. No blade play in any direction when I got it, and man, it came sharp too, man. It came sharp. I haven't sharpened this up at all. It's pretty thin behind the edge. It cuts extremely well, and I'm probably going to pick up a second one. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you so much, and I will see you next week.